My name is Teun Pauwels. I'm working for the Flemish Ministry of Education and Training, and I have focused on the case of Belgium. The Vlaams Belang is actually the only populist radical right party in Belgium that has been successful for over a longer period of time. Already in 2004, it obtained 24% of the vote, with focus on issues such as immigration, Flemish nationalism, and law and order. Foreign policy is not really a very important topic in the ideology of the Vlaams Belang, and its position could best be described as pragmatic or neutral. For instance, with regard to the NATO, they consider the NATO as important because, in times of uncertainty and with a lack of a credible European alternative, the NATO is important. But at the same time, they also criticize the NATO because it is dominated too much by the US, and therefore the interests of the European countries is not taken into account. Russia is not really a topic in the official party documents of the Vlaams Belang either. But we have seen that some Vlaams Belang members, such as Frank Rijlmans, Jan Penneris, and Philippe de Winter, one of the more prominent people inside the party, they have supported the Putin regime over the last few years. These more radical thinkers inside the party consider Russia as an ally against globalization and Islam. In 2014, for instance, three Vlaams Belang members, they visited the Crimea region when there was, as observers of the referendum on the annexation of to Russia. And it should be added, of course, that the party president at that time, Gerolf Annemans, distanced himself to this action of the three Vlaams Belang members and said that actually the Vlaams Belang had no business in Russia. So furthermore, it should be noted that Philippe de Winter had meetings with some officials of the Russian regime. Also, he appeared in the Russian media several times. But nevertheless, whether there are links between the Vlaams Belang and Russia has never been substantiated. After the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, the Vlaams Belang was forced to shift its position a bit on the Putin regime. For instance, the party leader Tom van Grieke, he clearly said that Russia had been an ally against multiculturalism, but he had seriously been mistaken about Putin, and also de Winter claimed that Putin was a dictator and had lost control. So at the same time, the Vlaams Belang it condemned Russia's invasion as a violation of international law, but it's also skeptical on too harsh measures or sanctions. And the skepticism on harsh sanctions is mainly informed by the fear of economic backfiring. So they are afraid that it might have a negative impact on, for instance, energy costs and so on. A recent opinion poll in November 2022 showed that the Vlaams Belang could obtain almost 26% of the votes and be the biggest party in Flemish region of Belgium. So this shows that the position switch has not harmed the party in electoral terms. On the contrary, this is probably can be explained by the fact that the Vlaams Belang is not really focusing much on foreign policy or Russia. And also is not associated with this issue by the voters. It's rather the issue owner of on immigration, and this remains a very salient topic in Belgian politics, and therefore this party is still very attractive to voters, and therefore we can expect them to perform well in the next elections.